Hi everyone. Well, I never know what I'm going to say, so I'll just start with the basics. I'm going to be talking to you about this Cracker Barrel pecan pie. Now there are two kinds. There's like a chocolate pecan pie, and there's the regular classic pecan pie. I've had the chocolate before, and it is, of course, very delicious. And just ignore the sugar concentration here. I mean, it's just out of sight. You know, it would probably taste really good by itself without any additional sugar, but for some reason the companies, including Cracker Barrel, they equate good taste with sugar, so they add a lot of it. So there's a bunch of additional sugar. It's probably almost as good without it. We just don't need it because it's such a delicious, beautiful pie. And you don't know what a struggle it was to try to keep this here in the refrigerator for the last 24 hours without getting into it. Even that little piece there on the side, I wanted that, but I saved it. And I think I deserve a lot of credit for having the willpower to keep it this long. Having a bit of hot tea with it, the Twinings Jasmine Green Tea. I could have had just water with it, and then I could tell what it really tasted like more. Because I've said that before, you shouldn't cover something that you're reviewing or tasting with a bunch of sauces and goo and gravy and some kind of drink that conflicts with it. That covers up the taste. So let's get into it, okay? First we'll get this little piece on the side that fell off that was bothering me for the last day. This pie would be just as good to me almost without all the extra sugar. A little bigger piece. And here, here's a bite up close. You can see it better. And see the crust? Even the crust is good. The crust would make a dessert just by itself. Let's try the crust. By the way, hope you'll subscribe, ring the bell to be notified of future videos, etc., etc. Hope you'll drop a like on the video. I may just stop asking people to subscribe or do anything in the future because my channel is just growing so slowly anyway. I mean, what the heck? Pardon my four-letter word. And let's show you a little cross-section of it there. Can you see the pecans up close and personal? Maybe that should be the thumbnail, such as they are. Crust. Like I said, even the crust is like a dessert. This might be the last video of the holiday season, Christmas. Hot tea, I'm sure hot coffee. Everything just complements pecan pie. Any pie, any cake. And during this season, please don't forget your relatives. Think of the people who are less fortunate, and especially remember your grandparents, if you're lucky enough to still have them, and if you have a good relationship with them. Just give them a call, especially if you're a young person or grandchildren. Younger people, give them a call. Using my trademark little fork here. The reason is because all the desserts, everything lasts longer with a smaller fork. It's a little more work, but it just lasts longer. It's nice and warm from the tea sitting on it. There's almost enough here to save for a later dining. Actually, I'm making this video on the Sunday after Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was Thursday. Today is Sunday. I hate to see the little piece of pie getting smaller and smaller. Real sticky. We had 8 or 10 pecan trees at the farm. So every fall we would go out there and pick up all the pecans. Take a rake and road the ground. Rake the ground first. Sometimes rake it into a pile and then just pick up the pecans. My father told me that a long time ago that pecan trees were called tax trees because you made enough money picking up the pecans, in some cases, to pay the taxes on the farm. Boy, that was a long time ago, wasn't it? I think at one time the U.S. was financed by tariffs, excise taxes, and other sundry things, even before there was a federal income tax, I believe in 1913. Can you imagine how the nation survived without having an income tax? That was before there were so many giveaways, so much social welfare. An expensive military. This is so good. It's running out. It's almost at the end. I'm so sad. Don't forget to give your grandparents a call. And if your grandparents, try to give your grandchildren a call. Maybe they're too busy or think that you're old-fashioned or irrelevant, but at least you tried. This will be the last bite. Sad. I still have crumbs. The first piece of pecan pie that I've had in a year. We used to go to the regional medical center on Sundays. The cafeteria, they had a good lunch, and I'd always get a or sometimes get a little piece of pecan pie there. Nobody much goes there anymore since the pandemic. Anyway, I hope you liked the video, and let me know if you tried our Cracker Barrel pecan pie.